So, freaking, oh, got a Slipknot shirt on. Devil in my, yeah, man. Now I freaking have to always test my, stuff before I record it after that last disaster where I recorded an entire video that had no audio. Drinking some Pabst Blue Ribbon Extra, 6.5%, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit right now. Oh, my neck beard's growing back. About confidence. It's really weird. Even though I'm like almost 30, I feel like people always say, oh, as you get older, you get more confident. And honestly, I've been less confident. I was more confident when I was like in my early 20s, but it's a bad thing because I found that when you're less confident, you're less likely to succeed at stuff. Whereas if you're confident, yeah, overconfidence a bad thing, but if you're confident, you're way more likely to do good at stuff. Like I've noticed that just with like driving, because I'm still learning to drive, even though I should have freaking done that, a long time ago. I still have a learner's permit, but yeah, it's a weird thing. I feel like I should have natural confidence by now. I was overly confident when I was in high school. I'll tell you that much right now. But that could just be being a stupid teenager. Oh boy. I think what happened last time when I screwed up, there's like a mute button on the mic. I think I actually hit that when I was turning it on or something. I think that's what happened last time. So that sucks. Because I thought that original last video was really good. And the second take was just me bitching half the time. But about how I screwed it up, but whatever. And the other thing that really pisses me off is freaking went into the liquor store and the lady, usually the people in my local liquor store were like really freaking nice. And for some, well, most of them, like 80%, let's say 80%, there's this one old guy that's not very nice. But anyways, there's this old lady that I'd never seen in there before, like maybe like 60s, 70s. And she was being all sweetie nice to a customer. And for some reason, the customer brought in their little like toddler kid. So the cashier is being all sweetie nice to him, the toddler, which I always feel weird. I don't feel like you should have kids around alcohol. That's just my opinion. Like it's fine if you're like at the store, like when I was growing up, my dad would do this. He'd buy some beer at like the grocery store and all that. But I think it's kind of weird to bring them into a store that's only alcohol. You know what I mean? But maybe that's just me. Maybe it doesn't mean anything, but I don't know. Listen to me, the alcoholic being a hypocrite. Anyways, and she's all sweet and nice, and the kid was still there talking to her, right? So I held back my cart, I was waiting, and while the kid was still there, she all of a sudden changes her sweet and nice tone. She goes to me, "Get over here." I'm like, okay, the kid's still in the way. As I look forward, the kid goes with their mom, and it's like, whatever, okay, that was kind of weird. And she's just like barking at me, like, "Card." I'm like, yeah, here's my card. ID. Yeah, here's my ID, and all this shit. And the thing is that I hadn't been out in public for a while, and with my autism, I do get really awkward. So maybe that was weirding her out, like I was trying to pull something or something. But I mean, look at me. I'm not 21. I'm not under 21. You know what I mean? Um, but the thing that really pissed me off is that she was just a bitch the whole time and just like keeps giving me like looks like. And it's like, okay, I'm buying a couple bottles of liquor and some beer. Like, there's some tall boys. Like, what? Which I probably should have just bought tall boys at the grocery store, but whatever. Stupid liquor stores always have markup, but have more variety. Um, and then the dumbest thing is she put all my like bottles in a bag, which you should, right? That's good. And she put this just like a 6-pack. She just handed it to me. I'm like, okay. And then when I went to grab it, The ring of the six-pack was so flimsy that half like, 5 out of 6 of them fell out right when I, like, picked it up, and they fell on the floor and dented. I'm surprised it didn't just explode, and she just turned away and just completely ignored me and didn't say, like, "Oh, sorry," or anything. And so I just went and I grabbed, like, a paper bag from behind her thing and just put them in the whole thing. I'm just kinda glaring at her like, "Are you fucking kidding me, bitch?" Like, she was just, like, the rudest person ever. It's like, I know that, like, I act kinda, like, nervous, I fumble stuff when I haven't been out in the public for too long. That's no reason to be, like, rude to me, you know? But I guess that ties into the whole confidence thing too, you know? Although I don't care if I'm confident or not, I don't feel like a cashier should treat a customer like that, to be honest. But if I was confident, maybe she'd be all nice to me like she was to the toddler. Probably not. I think she was just a bitch. But, this Pep's extra, I give like a 7 out of 10, I think it's, mm, I guess it's on par with regular Peps. Anyways, that's my whole thing. I'm not confident, and I'm trying to learn to drive. I screw up a bunch, so you know, try to be confident. I guess is the message today.